So
Yeah, I
yeah, I
think
don't. I was gonna say, go ahead.
no. I was gonna say I think they are. I mean, I guess if you want to say in trouble, right? Um, but okay. So if you think they sneak in, right? What seed at best could you see them? Could you see them as a 6 or a 7, or maybe even the number 5 seed finds a way to f up, and the Chiefs can steal a 5 seed, assuming that
I
they don't win a division.
I wouldn't be surprised if they made the 5 seed, but I really see them as like a 6 seed. And I say that
6.
because Mahomes' career has just been littered with three sixes and nines, but predominantly like sixes
Yes.
and threes. So I can see them getting that 6 seed.
Mm, interesting. Mm.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on this game so
Oh,
far?
well. It's funny. It's funny that you said it because as I always tell people, every game is not an individual game. Every game has a lot to do with each other. And even though the Chiefs ain't playing right now, they don't play until Sunday. This game has a lot to do with them. Why? Well, Buffalo is still a playoff team right now. Yes, but it's not a lot for them, even though they got back in to a playoff spot. But I guess you could say if you want to for conversation, you could say they safe, right? Till now. But the Texans, most importantly, the Texans and the Chiefs have the same record, right? Right along with the Baltimore Ravens, right? So they all 5-5. But the reason why obviously it's seated the way it's seated is because one team had beat the other one had lost to the other. So by the Texans winning this game, you know, to be technical, right? For the conversation, like to really be technical, that's bad for the Chiefs. So
Yeah.
what happens with the Chiefs this Sunday is a conversation that we'll get to. So that's the importance of this game right now, people. The Chiefs should be looking at this game closely because they want to steal that spot. It's a three-way tie. Ravens, Texans, Chiefs. If I'm not mistaken, it's all 5-5, right? So yeah, that's the importance of this game. But you want to know who I think gonna win? Oh no, we'll get.
Yeah. Yeah. Who you got winning the game?
Oh, I'm gonna roll with the Texans on this one. Um, like I said, it won't drop the Bills down so bad. I think they'll probably still stay in, right? Or would they? Yes, because they got 7 wins and 3 losses. I think I could be wrong.
Yeah, they seven
So
and three as the 5 seed currently.
okay, yeah. So as the final seed, that's crazy. As the final seed, which means they can. I don't want to say it, but they kind of can afford a loss at least for just this week. And the Texans won't go. The Texans won't have a playoff spot because, like you just said, Lobo, the Bills own the 7th spot as of right now. So it's kind of like they can afford. I don't want to say afford a loss, but they can kind of afford a loss for just this week and this week only. So yeah.
Okay. I'm taking Buffalo on this one because I
Okay.
assume obviously New England could lose and keep
Uh huh.
things close in the AFC East, but I just see it as a game that Buffalo, they, for all extents and purposes, they gotta win these.
Well,
They
yeah, they
have to.
have to win. Yeah, they have
That's
to.
kind of they kind of at that point. It's not like desperation time at 7 and 3, but it's still like you got to win because 7 seed 6 and 4, like right behind you. So
So
that's
you don't.
all. That's all I
Okay.
said.
All right. So real quick, real quick. All right. You trust number 6 and number 5 right now? And that will be the Jags and the Chargers. You trust them in the spot that they're in to the point where you think Buffalo has to win this week? Just a question.
Ah, well, hold on. LA and wait, who you say again? You say the Chargers?
Yeah, the Chargers and the Jags, right? Don't they got number 5 and number 6? Or am I bugging?
Buffalo's 5,
Wait.
LA
Oh,
and Chargers
Buffalo's
is
5. I
6,
thought you said they were
Jacksonville
7.
is 7. No, Jacksonville is 7, and then
Jacksonville's.
LA minus one.
Oh, so Buffalo definitely can afford a loss, basically, for sure. Even more than what I was saying, because they got the 5 spot, as you said,
Yeah,
right?
that is true. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. It just feels like one of the situations where it's one of those losses where it looks like a meaningless loss, like that Atlanta loss, and you come back and look at the end of the season and be like, "Damn, they could have had a home game because of this or because of
Uh huh.
that." But
Yeah.
But no, I think they're gonna win this game. I don't think Houston's gonna really make any noise in the playoffs. I just
No, I don't think so either.
I don't see the reason why. They can make things interesting.
Yeah,
Sure, they
exactly.
can fall
Absolutely.
to 5 and 6, or whatever the case may be. But yeah, I just got Buffalo in
So
this
you know
game,
what
man.
you're saying though. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Listen to what he just said though. I don't know if he notices that. You're kind of saying that one of those teams is going down, dragged down to hell right with the Jaguars. And that would be either the Chiefs or the Ravens.
Are you saying to take their spot or the team that will fall?
Okay, so if you're saying that the Texans ain't gonna make no noise, right? Like you don't
Correct.
think they're going to the playoffs, right?
Mm,
Okay, so
no.
so remember they're in the three-way tie with the Chiefs and the Ravens for yes, for the seventh spot, if I'm
Yeah,
not
5 and 5.
mistaken.
Yeah, five
Yeah,
and five.
so okay, so that would make after seven, so now you got the what, the 8, 9, and 10 three-way tie, right? With the 8, 9, and 10. But if you saying Texans is a wrap for them, cross them out, then there has to be another team at least that's gonna be crossed out with them. But that would be either the Chiefs or the Ravens. And that other team out of the Chiefs and Ravens could be fighting for that seventh spot, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be down to the Chiefs and Ravens because you got to remember the Chiefs ended up winning that game, and that's gonna obviously play a huge role in Week 18 as far
So
as
okay,
getting in the playoffs and shit. Their scenarios.
so so you saying all right, so basically one of those teams is gonna have the seven and the other team's gonna have the eight.
Well, eight's gonna be out the playoffs,
Yeah,
but yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
So KC
Okay.
has the head-to-head matchup over Baltimore.
Yes.
So does Houston. Both of them do. But
That's the reason why I'm saying what I'm saying. Yeah.
I get what you're saying, but I don't think
No, I
I
get
really
your
don't
point
think
too.
Houston's gonna really. They like the Colts this year, basically. Like they'll
Okay, but
be in there
check this
good
out
enough
though.
to make the playoff or good enough to be in contention. But other than that, them niggas cook.
But listen, okay, listen to what I'm saying though. You don't see the Jags and the Houston trading places, assuming some shit happens though. Remember, this is the same division.
Yeah, I know what you're
Trade places
saying. Make
though.
make it interesting and things like that. They could, within the next couple weeks.
Okay, well,
But
we going
that's why I say they can lose this game. Houston could lose this game. Maybe they trade, but at the end, they not gonna make the playoffs.
okay.
I think that last spot, Kansas City gonna fuck around and steal that bitch. Something
This
gonna happen. That 6 and 7, Kansas City gonna fuck around and
oh,
steal
it's
that
my
shit.
fault. My fault. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. Mistake.
But yeah, that's what I think. Dell, who you got
Dale in the
winning?
building. Dale in
What's
the
popping?
building.
What's popping? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we hear you.
loud and
All
clear.
right. Huh?
Loud
So who
and
you got
clear.
winning the
All right,
game
better.
to start from there?
Tonight, to be honest, I got Buffalo, but it looked like they struggling for real.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, they've been struggling for sure. Besides the touchdown by James Cook, yeah, they've been struggling, using the flexing that muscle on defense, things like that. Mm. All right, so this certain quarterback for the Browns, he came in the game against the Ravens last week. This man Shadur Sanders, and now he makes his first career start against the Las Vegas Raiders, who is minority owner is Tom Brady, aka Shadur's mentor, and week 12, number 12. What was he, the 144th pick? You do the math right there. Y'all know multiplication tables and
12
shit.
times 12.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah, my multiplication's not good. I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna need y'all to say it for me.
But yeah, Shadur Sanders' first game did not look good against the Ravens. 4-16, got sacked. People doing the celly on him after the fact that Kyle Hamilton. Is it gonna be any different in this game? What you expect in his first career start? Start with you, Dale.
I don't expect nothing. It's all a hype train with him. Um, I don't think his game really correlates with the NFL. He hold the ball too long, as we seen last week. Um, it's just a team giving a hyped up guy a shot that really doesn't, in my opinion, everybody deserves a shot, but he's just not good enough, in my opinion, right? To be this hyped up. So I don't expect nothing different. I expect him to struggle, and that's what it is.
Be what you got.
Yeah, I honestly I feel the same way. I think it's just a hype train. I said that early on the show today. I told people, you know what it would have made more sense. I don't know. I could be wrong, y'all, but if it would have made the hype obviously died down. So I don't know if this was done on purpose or whatever. I mean, I do think it was done. I think it was done on purpose that they waited this long. The Ravens. I think we had called that too. Like his first debut was going to be against the Ravens, obviously, and that happened. So we was correct on that one. But I do think that they waited kind of too long. And to add the fact that Deion Sanders is they're doing horrible at over there in Colorado. It can't like the interest has died down. Now it would have been better if Colorado was doing good around the time that Shador started. That would be more talk. But since it's like died down with Dion, look, celebrities don't even go to the games no more. It's like that whole okay, yeah, another black quarterback that's playing. Honestly, that's just what it is right now. So I don't really see nothing crazy about it.
I don't know. It's considering it's the Raiders, so I expect to see a little bit of success. He's still gonna struggle. He's still gonna get
Oh yeah,
sacked.
yeah.
Max
He put it.
Crosby gonna have a field day. Actually, I don't even think he's playing.
Well, yeah, he
But
gonna put his numbers up. Yeah, 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 yeah,
it's gonna start off probably rough, and then
yeah,
it
yeah,
might get better later on. But it's clear the Browns organization never fucked with him from the start. Never
yeah,
wanted him to succeed. Even the way they even set him up for last week, they had him not take any reps with the ones coming the game. Everybody knows this type of shit.
yeah.
Maybe you'll be a little bit more prepared. We'll see. But yeah, I guess we'll get to that game when we get to it. But I am curious how this shit go and how long this Shadur Sanders hype train lasts
Mm,
because
mm.
we all know the league don't fuck with him like that. The owners do not fuck with him. They don't want him to have like a career that is actually, I guess, Pro Bowl worthy or whatever the case may be. So that's how I look at that.
Yeah,
All right, let's see. A lot of injuries again. Quarterbacks. Michael Penix Jr.
yeah.
out for the season. Now he's stuck with Kirk Cousins again, and the Falcons are irrelevant. Lamar Jackson, ankle injury. He's been battling with that. Missed practice a couple times this week. Injuries basically been his whole storyline this season. He's been battling injuries week in and week out. Aaron Rodgers. Aaron
Yeah.
Rodgers, man. Aaron Rodgers? What's up, Aaron Rodgers, man? Hand injury. They started losing a couple more games. Get the Ravens back in the playoff hunt. Can't say the Bengals because they still losing games and shit. But just saying, man. That's interesting. That is
Hmm.
really interesting. B, what's on your mind?
I mean, as far as the quarterback injuries,
Yeah, I guess specifically because I guess
uh,
we know what the Falcons are about it, but I guess the Ravens and Steelers with their
yeah.
quarterback.
Oh, see, yo, I'm not gonna lie. Yo, it's hard for me to answer that question, yo. I try to come up with something. It's hard because I I can see it going both ways, and when I say both ways, as far as like one of them winning the division, I can see it, and even the other one probably missing the playoffs. But it's like, okay, we already know about the whole Mike Tomlin thing, right? That we're always gonna have you at least 500 or better, right? At least that's his theme. Do they do it this time? Because you can't go even no more. I think they started that what last year or 2 years ago, or whatever, right? Now you have to play 17 games.
So you either
That's
got to
just
go 8-8-1 or 9-8.
exactly. And now that you have Rogers, Rogers, of course, he's at his end of the road. But it's like, do you go out? Does your record get broken as Aaron Rodgers, is your quarterback and he's about to leave? So I can understand why the Steelers they say, all right, no, let it continue. You got Rodgers, let them win that division, right? Because whoever doesn't win a division is still in trouble about missing the damn playoffs as a whole. Or do we get Lamar getting back into the playoffs? I f- you want to know my thought? I won't be surprised. This is just me. I won't be surprised if out of Lamar and Patrick, Lamar's the one that gets jerked and doesn't make the playoffs. Not that I'm
Yeah.
saying I want that, right? Because guess what they're gonna say? They can justify that and say, well, guess what? Lamar was injured. He was injured, and whatever that record was, that was the reason why they struggled. Because had they would have won maybe 1 or 2 games if Lamar was playing, that could have got them into the playoffs. I could see the storyline right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'll be honest. I can see that storyline right now.
Yeah, they tried that with what's his name? Huntley. They did make the playoffs, obviously, but the argument there was had Lamar been playing, they would have won the game
Exactly.
because the Ravens did play good. They should have won the game, but
So now they can
I
use
see what you getting at with that.
yeah, now they can use that storyline for not even just the game now, the playoffs. Oh, he didn't play these amount of games. They could have done better had he had been playing.
That lost to the Texans, or that lost to who else did they lose to? They shouldn't have lost to.
Yeah, yeah. And I
Damn, it
don't.
was somebody else. I can't remember who it was, but
And honestly, out of
whoever it was.
Patrick Mahomes, he had been playing for the whole year. I don't just see how Lamar would just be able to get in over him, right? That's just me, but I digress.
Dale, what's on your mind?
Man, I mean, D called it. He said it's gonna be more injuries with the within the quarterbacks. So man, props to you, bro. He called that shit. That's all I gotta say, bro. Like,
Shit,
Yeah,
wow, right?
I
yeah,
was saying on my show, what was it last week, 2 weeks ago? They need to do this shit with like role players. Stop doing this shit with starting quarterbacks and stuff, bro. Like
That's what I'm saying. That's
do it
why
to
we
somebody who's like people kind of know them. If you watch football, you know who they are, but the average person don't really know
exactly
them. But they still important to the team. Do it to someone like that, bro.
someone like that, right?
Don't
That's
do it to Josh Allen or Lamar and shit and force us to watch Cooper Rush and what's backup Kyle Allen or whoever the fuck his backup is. Yeah, like ain't nobody. We ain't trying to see that shit, bro.
that's why I always say a suspect whenever I see quarterbacks that haven't been successful. All right, let's put it like this, y'all. Let's say everything is real. Let's say everything is 100% real. Nothing phony goes on. Patrick Mahomes should actually, Patrick Mahomes and Jalen Hurts actually should be the only quarterbacks with big contracts. If you want to be technical,
damn.
right? If you want, I mean, if you want to be technical, right? Because like as a business sense, why am I paying you millions? I know you're probably going to say, oh, for what they're capable of doing in the future, but like all these quarterbacks always come up short, especially a Josh Allen. You can say a Lamar, you can say well, Barrow beat Mahomes, so I guess maybe you can, I guess but you got the other quarterbacks. Why are they getting these big salaries over Dak Prescott? Why are they getting paid more than the person that's actually winning or the person that's always going to the Super Bowl or going to the conference championship? So I say all that to say when I see these quarterbacks get paid, that usually lets me know some stupid shit is going to happen with them. Case in point, Brock Purdy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Joe Burrow. Those are the two that's on my mind this year. I know there's more, but not too long ago, Joe Burrow signed a big contract. Look what happened. Purdy just did one last season or months ago before the season started. Look what happened.
Damn, who
It's
was the
like,
other one?
why y'all keep getting
Mm-mm-mm.
paid? You know what I'm saying? Like, why y'all keep getting paid? And then after you get paid, you get injured.
Damn, who
I don't.
was it? It was somebody else that got hurt. Fuck, they were just on my mind. It was a quarterback too. You just mentioned Justin Herbert. I think he got hurt
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
shortly
Him
after he
too.
got that contract too. Yeah, that's what.
Yeah. Like, what? This is not going to be looked into. Like, I'm surprised. Like, if this is 100% authentic, right? This should be looked into. Like, I don't know about just sitting there paying out all this money when there's a chance that you can't get hurt because we got to go by that. That's what usually happens. You guys is getting hurt. If you're not the top guy like a Patrick Mahomes, everyone else under him seems to be getting hurt. Not a Josh Allen. He really don't be getting hurt like that. But everybody else is like they're hurt, 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 but they can get these contracts.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
And all these other quarterbacks, the mid-tier quarterbacks or whatever, they get to come in and now play
And make a name for themselves.
and make
Or
a
if they're
name.
a rookie quarterback and they was on the lower end of the drafting scale,
Exactly.
i.e. a Brock Purdy, they can make a name for himself. So
Yep. So they get a chance.
Now, did most of them turn into Tom Brady's career? Fuck no. But
No.
they like to dangle that carrot out there in front of people, like, hey, like Brock Purdy, he's Mr. Irrelevant. He took the Niners. No, he
Yeah.
didn't take them, but they went to the NFC Championship game. Him as a rookie, he got hurt, but he ended up getting money, getting some commercials, so it did pay off, and
Shit
that was the
crazy.
start.
Yeah.
And he got to play in the Super Bowl. I forgot about that part too.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, kind of like Colin Kaepernick too. He wasn't. I don't think he was a rookie though, but
Nah,
still,
yeah.
and he ended up being a household name for some shit
Abs-
that had nothing to do with football for real. So
absolutely. I think the NFL paid him out, honestly. That's what I think.
I don't know anybody who doesn't think that really.
Right?
For at least people, that know the fuckery going on.
Uh-huh. Yeah. He was
Come
paid
on,
out.
come on. People talking about put him in over two. It's like nigga, he's like 37, bro. Like, what throws the ball like a baseball. No, no. All right, Sunday 1 p.m. We got the Jets at the Ravens. Ravens 13.5 point favorite. Speaking of all this Ravens talk, taking the team in the purple. Dell, who you got?
I'm right with you. Taking the team in the purple. Ain't much to be said about this game.
B, who you got?
Yeah, let's go with the Ravens on this one. Ravens probably going to eat them for lunch. With this game, I don't know. I'm looking at maybe the 14. I don't know. I'm looking at least landing on 14 or something like that. I don't know why they got Baltimore Ravens have good kickers. They have a foundation of having good kickers. I don't know why the book would put a 13 and a half. 13 and a half means the kicker's going to miss. That's exactly what that means. He's going to miss an extra point on one of the touchdowns. So I don't know what that means, but let me get the Ravens on that.
I will say this though, the Jets been playing all them AFC North teams close. Well, they beat two of them, three they played, but
Okay.
Cincinnati, Cleveland, Pittsburgh week 1, that was a shootout.
Yeah.
This one might be closer than we think.
Shit.
But obviously I'm taking the Ravens to win the game. Next
Yeah.
game, we got the other purple team, Minnesota Vikings at the Green Bay Packers. Packers 6 point favorite. B, who you got?
I like the Packers on this one. I'm gonna roll with the Packers. I could see them finishing with the top seed in the North. So I'm gonna ride with that. I think they just gonna make a lot of people sweat. For a lot of people that have the bets with the Packers, they're gonna make y'all sweat.
Oh,
I
they've been
think
making
that's
people sweat, all right.
yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're gonna put them for a ride, and I think that's exactly what it is. But for this game, let me get the Packers.
Dale, who you got?
Like B said, week in and week out, Green Bay Packers a part of a parlay. Oh my goodness,
Oh, they'll fuck
bro.
your shit up. They'll
Yo,
fuck your shit up.
just rip it up. yeah,
Mm-mm.
But can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
yeah.
we hear you. Damn, he was saying something too. Mm-mm-mm. Damn, I really want to know what he was gonna say now.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Call back. There you
All right,
go.
what
My
was you
fault,
saying?
y'all. But yeah, they'll fuck your shit up for real. But I got Green Bay in this one, close. Um, yeah, close. I'll say that.
Yeah, I'm taking the Packers too. They gonna play to the Vikings competition. I don't expect anything less at this point for them. But they should win the game. The division as it stands right now, Chicago in the lead is 7-3, which is crazy to say. Green Bay 6-3-1, Detroit 6-4 on the outside looking into the playoffs right now.
Hmm.
Next game, we got the Colts, red hot Colts at the Kansas City Chiefs. Chiefs 3.5 point favorite. Is this gonna be more losing, or is it gonna be this inconsistent flip floppy shit that they've been doing? B, I'm gonna start with you.
Um, I do think a lot of people's going to be on the Colts because of how they've been looking, and then they also say it was a bye. Also you got an extra week of rest. Oh yeah, they're going to do something. I'm on the Chiefs on this game. Um, they still have to make it close once again, like we started off with, to make things interesting, right? Got 7 games left. I do think it's going to be one of those. The Chiefs will probably beat teams that's high in the rankings. Well, this is one of the teams that's high in the rankings, so because everybody will be on the Colts, which I can understand why. Um, I'm confident in the Chiefs on this one. I'm taking the Chiefs straight up on this
Yeah, I was up in the air on this one, but looking at it, AFC South, the Colts could afford a loss and make things a little bit more interesting as far as the other seeds. Other teams will have to lose too. But I'm taking the Chiefs on this one. Got to stay afloat in AFC West. Dell, who you got?
Um, like y'all said, it was a toss up for this one as well. I was very disappointed in the Chiefs last weekend. They uh they fucked me on one of my parlays. Um, but like we always say, it's a week to week thing with the NFL. One week they may look bad, the
one.
next
Yeah.
week they look like the team that nobody can beat, right? So with that being said, I also got something to tell y'all after the show. I made a video on this. I don't make videos like that no more, but I got some shit. I got some shit.
Uh oh. Uh oh.
Oh shit! Yeah,
Y'all see that? Y'all will see that pretty soon. But
Uh oh. Uh oh.
and I'll explain it more next week. But in this game, I do have the Chiefs winning the game.
okay. I'm curious about this scenario you mentioned
I
earlier
know,
today.
right?
Like, damn, I want to know.
He sound
On
like
that
he
other
knows
people.
some. He sound like he knows some.
I
This nigga
might.
says,
I
man. This
might.
nigga,
Uh
this nigga an informant. He ain't tell nobody. All right, he
huh.
got some. He got some evidence and shit. Next game, we got the New England Patriots at the Cincinnati Bengals. Patriots 6-point favorite. They've been red, red hot. Cincinnati cannot say the same. They are without Jamar Chase for spitting on Jalen Ramsey. Dell, who you got winning
Mm.
this game?
This supposed to be a game where the Patriots went easy, right?
Yeah.
In the past, when we see star players get injured, suspended, for some reason, the team with the star player that's out play good. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the NFL is implying. And with this game, it was a toss up, not just because I'm backing the Bengals, but the Patriots are a good team as well, right? But
Yeah.
for the show, I don't want us to all to be on the same thing, man. I got to take the Bengals. I have to.
B, who you got?
I'm taking the Bengals.
Oh shit! Oh,
Yeah. Well. Actually, Dale, I had my mind made about the Bengals a month ago, literally 4 weeks ago.
really?
Yeah, yeah. You know when you see the early lines,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Sometimes they'll give it to you weeks ahead. And we was on the show, and I saw something. I saw as far as that spread. I said, why? I want a Bengals on this one. I don't know. I don't care about the quarterback or whatever. Now, listen, people, everyone is listening. I'm not saying take all your fucking money. I'm not saying none of that. First off, stay off the game if you ain't interested in it in the first place.
yeah.
Right? Yeah. If you ain't interested in this game, stay away from it. Now, if you are, all right, whatever. But I'm on the Bengals on this one. I won't be surprised if they do win outright to make things exciting,
Yeah.
especially with the fact that the Patriots even lost their chance. Not that it can still happen, but they lost that little chance of getting the number one overall seed. Which now the Broncos got that. And yeah, let me get the Cincinnati Bengals on this one.
I'm on the island now with this one, man. I'll take the Patriots with this one.
Bro, it's something about that game that's
Yep.
very, very fishy, man. Like it's a
It was
no-brainer, right?
it was
uh,
kind of like this last year. I think they played in week one,
Yep, they did
and
play
I
week
think
one
Cincinnati was a heavy favorite, and they ended up
and
losing
they
that
lost.
game. Yeah, I forgot if it was in New England or if it was in Cincy,
Hey,
but
and they also,
that
Joe
is
Burrow
interesting.
and Joe Shiesty practicing in full.
yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
saw that.
So
Fact.
you never know. They might just pull up like Joe playing this weekend.
That's gonna shift the line crazy, yo. You know what I'm saying, Dale? That shit gonna shift the line
Oh yeah,
crazy
that should
fast.
be insane.
Yeah,
It's
everybody
that
who
show
bets gonna
plan.
they ain't gonna know what to do with themselves because anybody that did a parlay already, they gonna
Yeah,
be yo, bro, they gonna be upset by
but
what
don't
Sunday morning or Saturday night. But yeah, go ahead.
don't it seem so easy for you to put the Patriots on a money line parlay ticket? Don't it?
It
Don't,
does. I
bro,
know.
So
I
far, it has.
Yeah,
bruh.
I
I
said
don't.
it. That game don't look right. Now, people, now
It
listen.
don't.
We're not sitting there telling y'all once again empty your bank account and bet the Bengals. We're not saying that. We're saying that something don't seem right about that game. If you just pay attention to what's going on, it don't seem right. That's all we're saying, y'all. Do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, do
We know
what you
what we
want to
gonna
do.
do.
Do what you want to do, cause
Yeah,
I'm telling you, it's always some shit when the star player is out, and you like, how the hell are they doing this?
yeah, yeah. So now if anyone that's not gonna actually put up or do a money line, you always got the spread to be safe, if anything. So think
Yeah,
about it like that.
that's the thing. Yeah,
So that's it.
Next game, we got the Steelers at the Bears. Bears 2.5 point favorite. We already mentioned about Aaron Rodgers' injured hand. Bears, they've been red hot too. Your guys over
Yeah.
there,
I know who. Yeah, he
yeah,
yo,
he been
yeah,
balling, man.
and
He been balling out.
Lobo. He been looking a little bit impressive. He been looking a little bit impressive. You
Yeah,
yeah.
know,
he been
I might have
cooking
to say
now.
his name. I might have to say his name if you keep it up.
He
Pause. That
been
sounds
cooking
crazy.
now.
But yeah, he looking alright. He looking alright.
So I'm saying all that. Who you got winning this game?
So this is my little short theory. If Aaron Rodgers don't play, it's because the Bears is supposed to win the game. So anyway, to answer your question, to not even drag it, I think the Bears is going to win. I'm taking the Bears on this game, but my little thing is maybe they get the best of Aaron Rodgers because it's like, yo, this is not the Packers Aaron Rodgers. This is the Steelers Aaron Rodgers if he plays, right? But that's if. If he don't play, it's because I think the Bears is supposed to win the game and they just like saving him from loss and embarrassment. To the people that take the whole thing serious with the Bears and the Packers, we don't, but they do. So let me get the Bears on this one.
Dale, who you got?
This another one that was kind of like, it could go either way.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, I don't know if all the money or majority of the bets are coming in on the Steelers, but if it is, that line moved from -1.5 to 2.5.
On
Is it
Bears?
Mm-hmm.
2.5? Is the Bears
Yeah,
-2?
yeah, -2.5.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So
Hold on.
I'm gonna go with the Bears, man. I'm gonna go with the Bears.
Hold on. Let's see what you're talking about.
Yeah, when I first saw this, I was like, how the fuck are they favored to win this game? And then I realized the Aaron Rodgers injury plays a role in that, and the Bears being red hot. This one, I'm looking at the divisions for real. Pittsburgh sitting at 6-4, Baltimore 5-5. We already talked about that situation. NFC North, Bears 7-3, Packers 6-3-1, Detroit lurking at 6-4. I'm taking the Bears on this one, assuming that the other two teams win. Which the
Yeah, yeah,
next one,
yeah.
they should win the game. Like for their season's over. New York Giants at the Detroit Lions. I'm taking the Lions. 10-point favor, which is crazy. That's not even crazy actually. Actually, no, it is because the fucking Giants they play these games where they lead in the fourth
I'm
quarter and fuck around and lose games they shouldn't be losing. So I
Yeah.
can't even say that. But I'm taking the Lions. Dale, who you got?
taking Detroit in this game as well.
B, who you got?
Yeah, I'm gonna take Detroit. Nothing will really move too much for Detroit, assuming that the other teams that got to 6 and 7 or whatever just totally lose or something like that, right? But Detroit could win the game, and if we all had Packers and we all had Bears, right? It's not
Mm-hmm.
going to really affect the division if the Lions lose or even win the game. They'll stay in that spot, assuming Green Bay and the Bears both win, of course, right? So let me get the Detroit Lions on this.
All right, next game we got the 12.5 point favorite Seattle Seahawks at the Tennessee Titans. Titans ain't been looking good. Seahawks, Sam Darnold looked like he was seeing ghosts last week, but somehow the game was close. Dale, who you got winning this game?
See, Seattle in a blowout.
Damn.
I'm surprised dude did not just score all the damn missed tackles. B, who you got?
Mm. Seahawks and Titans. I can see that as a possible upset, but I'll probably say Seahawks in a close one. Yeah, let me get Seahawks in a close one for this one, but I won't be surprised if we saw some bullshit. If you know what I mean. But Seahawks.
Yeah, there's gonna be some bullshit. Just trying to
Yeah.
figure out where. I'm
Yep.
taking Seattle on this one. I'm just looking at all these big spreads, and it's like one of these spreads is gonna be one of them. They'll mention one could be that New England Cincy game. Another one,
That's a fact.
you got Sunday night football and Monday night football, both 7 point spreads. I don't know. Some just feel fishy. But one of these goddamn games, something gonna happen.
Hmm.
But next game, Sunday, 4 or 5 p.m. We got the Jags at the Cardinals. Jags 3 point favorite, money line favorite, and overall bet favorite too so far. B, who you got?
I'm taking the Cardinals on this one. I think things are gonna get a little bit shaky for the Jags. Not saying that they're gonna be out of it or all the way, but they're gonna right now we're entering the times where things start to get a little shaky and we see things like shuffle, right? And I believe that so. So with that being said, based on what I see, I don't oh man. You know what? Let me take that back. Let me take that back. I just noticed something. So Lobo, you didn't make my final pet bet, right?
Nah, nah.
Okay, okay, all right. So I'm gonna put the Jags. Let me get the Jags, and I won't be surprised if it's like maybe a blowout or something like that. Let me get the Jags on this.
Want to change your heart?
A pattern that I've been seeing with the book. Now this is strictly solely on the sports books. It's a pattern I've been seeing when I see different lines on different books all over the place. Right? When I it's different lines, and what's been happening is the favorite. Now, not saying this is 100%, y'all, but the favorite usually wins the game like that when it's all over the place, when the spread is all over the place, right? But I wouldn't bet on this game for the simple fact that the spread is all over the place. But I'm gonna stick with Jags. Final answer.
Dale, who you got?
Jaguars.
This is the game where I might take that underdog. Yeah, yeah, that's the one. The Cardinals, because they've been getting beat pretty bad, giving up
Uh-huh.
40 points in 2 straight games. They gotta win. They gotta win some game. In Jacksonville, you don't know what the fuck you gonna get. You know Trevor Lawrence ain't gonna perform like the greatest quarterback ever, but they gonna find a way to win.
Yeah.
But I think that at some point they gotta get a win. The Cardinals, that is, they gotta get a win. Just like the Dolphins, they gotta get a win.
Yeah.
And on top of that, Jackson fall to 6-5. Assuming Houston holds up with this win, with this lead right now, they be 6-5. Who had a was it a 29-10 lead going into the fourth quarter and lost to a certain team that was on Thursday night football right now?
Mhm. Yep.
Jags to Texas. They could flip spots.
Uh-huh.
But I'm taking the Cardinals on this one. Very little faith, but I'm taking the Cardinals. Next game, we got that man Shador Sanders and the Cleveland Browns at the Las Vegas Raiders. Raiders, for once, are a favorite. They're a 4 point favorite. Most of the money, well, really 60% of money is on Cleveland. 62% of money is on Cleveland. 60% of the bets is on Cleveland. B, who you got?
Yeah, I'm rolling with the Raiders on this one. Let me get the Raiders. Like I said, Shador have his moments, so it won't be nothing too crazy. Yeah, he'll have his moments. But I do think that the Raiders will actually get a win. Maybe I don't know. Maybe because I was at the Raiders versus Cowboys game. Yeah, I was in Vegas. I was in Vegas too. Though. And it was I don't know. I think the Raiders is going to win this week. I think the Raiders is going to win this week. I'm gonna be honest. Let me get the Raiders, yo. Let me get the Raiders, yo.
Dell, who you got?
Bro, Shador is finna stink up the place. I mean, Gino ain't no better. Miles Garrett might get 5 sacks, but come on, bro. Like, honestly, I'm thinking they just doing this Shador shit just to shut everybody up. To be honest, give me the Raiders, man.
Yeah.
Shador, he ain't an NFL ready quarterback, and that's
Mm.
no hate. That's from what I see.
Looking at the team that he's making his debut against. Oh, that's definitely a motherfucking setup. When I see that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And on top of that, the media can't wait to crucify him. No matter what happens, especially if they lose, no matter what happens, they can find a way to talk about how he's not ready, how he's not this, how he's not that, how it should be Dylan Gabriel. Whatever they can do and the Browns front office can do to flip the narrative and make it like, ah, shit, once
I
Dylan
agree.
Gabriel's ready, we can go back to him, Shador on the bench, and leaving the fans clamoring for Shador more and buying more of his jerseys. Give me the Raiders.
Yep.
Again, not a confident pick at all. Fucking Raiders. They can very well fuck around and lose this game, and I wouldn't even be surprised. Actually, they played last year, and if I recall, did the Raiders not win that game?
Oh, the Raiders did.
And that was Deshaun Watson too, because I think they had the white jerseys on with the white helmets.
Shit. Shit. Let's see what happens.
Next game, we got the Eagles at the Cowboys. We all know what happened in the first game. Philadelphia 3.5 point favorite in this game. 65% of money, 63% of bets on the Eagles. They've been flying high. They've been doing their thing. Amidst all this drama from players not wanting to play football no more after getting traded there a week later. AJ Brown every week. One minute he's happy, one minute he's sad. He don't know how to feel anymore. Apparently, he needs some emotional regulation. And then you got the Cowboys, whose defense makes everybody look like a Hall of Famer. So, B, I'm gonna start with you.
Ooh, that's a. Ooh, this is an interesting game, man. But since we all know Dallas is inconsistent, right? They're inconsistent as hell. So it's kind of hard to ride with them. So now they're at home. Let me get the Cowboy, not the Cowboys. Let me get Philadelphia on this one.
You
I'm gonna
got
take.
Philly sweeping.
Uh, yeah, yeah. I know it's a division, right? But let me get Philly on this one. Remember, Philly time is going to catch up to them. It's going to catch up to them. I don't think just yet. Let me get Philly on
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Cowboys on this one, solely because Philly won that first game
that. Mhm.
in the fashion they didn't. Kind of like the Giants Eagles thing, where Giants beat the shit out, and the next game the Eagles beat the shit out of the Giants. I'm taking the star helmets this week. I still want to see them lose. Dale, who you got?
Um, I'm with you, Low. I think this game is gonna be very, very close.
Uh,
It's gonna be, I know the Eagles' defense is very dominant, but it's already some stuff on ESPN about Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They talking about this topic. Cowboys looked pretty good last week. I know it's against the Raiders, but just one game can give you confidence, right? I just don't think the Eagles locker room is all the way there. And like Lowe said, Eagles won earlier this year in Philly, in which
Yeah.
they struggled to win that game. Now you're going down to Dallas to play them. I just think Dallas they're gonna end up winning the game. If they're gonna cover it for sure, but I got them winning the game as well.
All right, next game. Atlanta and New Orleans. It's been a shit show in Atlanta. It's both teams been a shit show. Let's be real. But the Saints did win a game against the Panthers. Apparently, the Falcons don't know how to do that anymore. But they don't have to worry about that because they ain't got to play them no more. Now you got Kirk Cousins, Tyler Shuck for the Saints. Neither team's gonna make the playoffs. Let's be real. Dale, who you got?
Huh?
Who you got, man?
Um shit. Fuck. I don't even bruh. This game tough. Is it gonna be a tie? Your favorite thing be?
uh, hell
It's your
no.
time to
Um
do it.
Tyler Shug. Kirk Cousins, Drake London is out. Boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna just go with the Atlanta Falcons because they are the underdogs. I'm gonna just go there.
B, who you got?
I'm gonna take the Saints on this game. Just I think the Falcons probably going a little bit of a struggle, for sure. And they want to make I think they want to make a clear path for what's that? The Panthers and
Bucks.
the Bucks. If whoever's gonna win that, I think they're gonna make it a two-way thing now instead of a three-way. Because Falcons for some reason always find itself in the midst of that conversation with the NFC South for some reason. But I think we're gonna only focus on two, right? So the Saints is gonna pull the Falcons back down with them. So let me get the Saints.
And jump over them too, because the Falcons will fall to 3-8.
Yeah, that's true.
That's bad. But yeah, I'm taking the Saints. I think this might be the first or second time all year I've taken them. But yeah, it's the who gives a fuck bowl game. Sunday night football, we got the Buccaneers. Speaking of the NFC South, at the LA Rams. Rams 7-point favorite. 68% of money, 66% of bets on the LA Rams. Dale, I'm gonna start with you. Who you got winning this game? The Baconators, or is it gonna be more Matt Stafford putting up MVP numbers?
I got the Rams winning in a close game. If you're a betting man, I would take Tampa Bay on the spread. I would take Rams on the money line. So that's where I'm at with it.
B, who you got?
Yeah, this has been a tough game for me to decide. And oh man, as crazy as it sounds, there's always one team that wins the division but has a sucky record. So you guys think that Tampa Bay can be one of those teams, right? Like they a division winner, they get the fourth seed because they have the suckiest records out of all the division winners in that conference, right?
Them and the
And I
Steelers.
know exactly. So that's what I've been thinking. At first, I was going to say the Steelers and the Packers, but I think the Packers probably can go on a little bit of a run, right? But it seems like it can be leaning the Buccaneers' way, right? I, s- this is a hard game. This is a hard game. But what I'm gonna do, I don't like this game at all. I don't like it. I'm gonna take the Buccaneers on this game. I
What
don't
the?
like it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't like it, but I would definitely pick them with the spread though. You know?
Yeah, 7 is mad disrespectful for that game. Even with all
Yeah.
the injuries the Bucks got, that's mad crazy disrespectful. I hope this game is close because some of these games it should have been close for the Bucks on Monday night or Sunday night football. Were not. This
Yeah,
one I
yeah.
expect to be close. I'm taking the Rams. But damn it, this shit put on some fireworks, man. Put on some fireworks. Or it would be funny if the Buccaneers fuck around and won this game off a Baker Mayfield game winning touchdown drive,
Mm,
like
mm.
he did for the Rams.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Not saying it's gonna happen, but that would be some shit. That would be some shit they would do. And Monday Night Football, we got the Carolina Panthers. Hold on, that it can't be right. The fuck? Yeah, that Carolina Panthers on Monday Night Football.
San Francisco Niners.
What the
Yeah.
fuck? Like I wrote it down, but I'm still like that don't even make sense. Like I'm really beside myself right now. Like what the fuck? Anyway, the Niners 7-point favorite. Panthers, you don't know what you're gonna get. But for some reason, they go on a little run from time to time throughout the season, apparently, to everybody's surprise. B, I'm gonna start with you. You got winning this game.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the 49ers on this one. Just so I do think they can possibly, still fight for that seventh spot. A matter of fact, yeah, in Carolina right behind them, right? Yes, because 49ers got the seventh spot now,
That
right?
was Detroit, then
Carolina,
Carolina.
Detroit. Okay, so boom, they're all fighting for that final spot, basically, right? Let me get the 49ers on this one. I think the 49ers.
Dale, who you
Yeah.
got?
Panthers are. I mean, they came a long way. Don't get me wrong, but they're still an inconsistent team. I don't see them going into Levi's Stadium and beating the Niners. Give me Niners.
Mm,
Man, this shit could be close, but I feel like the games, at least lately, the games that could be close turn out not to be close, and they end up being stinkers. Some of these primetime games last couple weeks, NFL, Thursday night
always,
football.
always.
Last Thursday night, I think was it last Thursday night? No, what week was that? It was the Raiders and whoever the fuck they played. Denver. What week
Two
was
weeks
that?
ago.
Yeah, that shit. Like that and what Monday Night Football. Yeah, that shit was ass. Don't do this shit again. Don't do this shit again. I'm taking the Niners, but do not do this shit again, NFL. If Carolina won, would it completely shock me? Actually, no. It really wouldn't. That'd be the most NFL shit to do. Close out the week.
Fact,
Open it up with an upset, then close it out with an upset, or open it with a 10-7 game and close out with a 10-7 game. Could
fact.
happen. Could happen, but I'm taking the Niners on that one. And now we got to our locks, taking the Ravens and the Lions. Dale, who you got?
Oh, whoa, what?
Give me the teams in the red. Give me the Chiefs and give me the Niners.
I'm glad you said it. 'Cause I was like, hold the fuck up, bro. That's a lot of red teams. B, who you got?
Let me get, let me get Super Bowl one. You know what I mean? Let me get the Chiefs and the Packers. Locks. Super Bowl one. You know, that's
Super
it.
Bowl
Super
one.
Bowl one special.
Nigga said the Super Bowl one special. The State Farm before Roger said all
huh.
that shit about Big Pharma. The State Farm Bowl, yeah. All
Facts.
that
I'm
stuff.
gonna get that.
All that. Also, man, hit that damn like button, man. Hit that like button, RKO that like button. Drop
Yes,
kick that
sir.
like button, 619 it, Inzaguri it, Alabama slam it, if you will. Hanging
Facts.
DDT it, neck breaker it. I don't care what you do. Hit it with a BFT. Yeah.
Mm.
But any closing thoughts? Any thoughts on upcoming NFL storylines to look out for week 12? We can talk about.
Look out.
Uh, yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Um, look out for the Chiefs. All I gotta say.
Yeah, yeah. That I mean, I was gonna say. I mean, we told y'all the Chiefs will struggle this year after that Super Bowl, whether they had won it or not. We said they was
Oh,
right. We said they was gonna struggle,
that ain't why. That
right?
ain't why I'm laughing. I just saw Josh Allen run into a sack and the stupid face.
Oh yeah, yeah. You saw that, right?
The
Yeah, third
niggas,
down. Yeah, he
that man
selling it.
did the Looney Tunes running through the living room singing shit,
He
bro. That
said,
nigga
"Oh yeah,
feet
too.
slid and shit.
Oh yeah." Actually, speaking of that, right? My closing thoughts, people. Guess what? The 5.5 strikes again. The Texans were 5.5
Oh
people.
Lord, that's funny.
Just please believe by now. There you go. Texans was plus 5.5, and look what you see right now. So even if they get a touchdown, the Bills 5.5, man. That's it.
Yeah, I'm seeing right now Josh Allen getting caressed by two men on the ground, and they don't have the same jerseys on. So yeah, it ain't looking too hot. How much time left? A minute. 7 times is crazy too. Damn.
It was too much. Josh Allen sucking off at pregame, which I always pay attention to.
But that's every week now. Like every week they suck off Josh Allen. Like even
Yeah, yeah,
they could
that's
get
true. The
killed
way the
70
way
to
they did it,
nothing. They still talk about how great he is.
like when I see a standalone game, when they do that, I'm like, yeah, it usually doesn't work out in his favor.
Him and Baker. Baker
Oh
Mayfield
yeah,
on prime
absolutely.
time, boy. Oh, now this nigga hurt. Or seemingly hurt. Mm. Oh, he got shaken off. He got to walk off the field and shit. He gonna be back though. That ain't
50,
crazy.
51 seconds. They gonna milk this motherfucking game.
They do this shit every goddamn game. It's like, bro.
Yeah, they gonna milk this shit.
What do you think is
I
worse,
mean,
NBA late game fouling where you have, say, a minute 20 left, but it is the longest minute and 20 of your life, or the last 2 minutes of an NFL game or college football? I'm gonna
no,
say college football because that'd be some bullshit.
no lie, I would choose college football over the NBA. NBA is exhausting, bro. When it comes to that shit, it don't make no sense for it to be like. It shouldn't be like that in basketball. You make sure you preserve every minute, every second to make some type of a call. It's horrible.
I meant with the fouling shit, like where the intentional fouls. What I meant, I mean like
Oh, NBA is horrible.
that. That's what I
Still,
meant.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, it's nothing. There's no way around it. The NBA. Let's see what he do. Why they left him wide open?
Hook and
Oh, he going
ladder.
for.
They ran the hook and ladder.
Wait, time out, time out. They're not even trying to. Okay,
That
yeah,
was they didn't even try
but
to
damn.
stop the hook and ladder.
First and 10, y'all. First and 10. 41 seconds
No, it
left on the
ain't.
clock.
Yeah,
They
it is.
Yeah.
converted,
Yeah, because the
Yep.
defense played soft coverage on the niggas.
bro.
The defense let them do it.
Gave them
Are you
like a
serious?
solid 12 to 15 yards of
Yeah.
cushion.
I'm way behind y'all, but what the fuck? Hold
You
on.
know why? You know why they playing them far out because they looking for that Josh Allen
Yeah,
throw.
Come on, bro.
But
they don't want to give nothing up over the
sure
top,
enough,
but
sure enough, they
gave
didn't
up
even need to do that.
a long
That's some
first down.
Here I
bullshit.
go, y'all. Yep, here you go, y'all. 19 to 23, first and 10 right now. A little bit of what is it? A couple of seconds timeout or something. They trying to draw up a play.
That's some
Mm-hmm.
bullshit, bro. What the
Some super bullshit.
nigga?
Look at the
What the
shit.
fuck? Oh my.
Wide open. Look at wide open throw. Look at that. Wide open. What kind of coverage
I was
is
about to
that?
say, you notice for like on the right side of that camera angle, you ain't see a single Houston Texan defender, not even
Nobody.
close. Like even on this as he's running, all that green
What
grass. I'm like, damn,
Nigga,
that'd be
what
what
something
the
nice
kind
to
of
paint.
defense is that? All right, here come the bullshit with 41 seconds left. Yeah, you heard it right. 4-1. Here we go.
Damn.
That's it. Make sure they stop the clock on 14 seconds or 41 seconds. I'm sorry. Let's see what happens. Which I think here, touchdown, y'all, or stop.
I think.
Mm,
Ooh, that's tough.
this is Josh Allen we talk about. They could glaze the living shit out this nigga.
All right, here you go.
Like I'm serious, bro.
Here you go. Hike the ball, nigga. Come on. There you go. All right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He throws it.
Oh, did he catch that
Wow.
shit?
No flag? No okay. Even though I didn't
Oh,
say it
he
was a
caught
I
that
didn't think it
shit
was a
too.
flag, but
He
Damn.
caught it.
Yeah,
man.
he caught that shit.
Yeah, but it don't count though. It don't
Oh, it's
count.
out of bounds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
That was a pure
Damn.
head tap too. He's lucky that wasn't college, bro, because that
Oh,
was a head tap, bro.
oh, that's final step, right? That final step is what
Yeah,
fucked them up.
yeah. He made a college catch.
All right, y'all. Fourth. Second and 10. 35 seconds left. Second and 10. Here you go. Here you go.
With the
Little lateral
screen,
pass, a
the
little.
little screen
I don't
ball.
like. I don't like that play,
That's a
bro. I ain't gonna lie.
terrible play call. Like you not.
I can't stand. I can't stand lateral play. You down too. Why are you
I'm
doing
about to
that?
say if you need a field goal, maybe be a little different, but like you got 28 seconds and you down by a touchdown, and you are doing
Yeah.
fucking screen passes and shit.
Third down, y'all. Why they keep showing the Texans quarterback for? Like,
He the star of the show.
yeah, yeah. Oh man, they probably telling him make some facial reactions, putting that camera on you.
Damn.
Uh, or another time, a little quick timeout. Oh, here we go. Here we go. And this is the reason why I'm picking the fucking the Bengals, or because if Buffalo take this L, I think New England taking a fucking L. To be honest,
I see what you're saying.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. So like, if Buffalo takes this L, I definitely feel confident in the Bengals. To be honest with you, let's see. Here we go. What is he? What? 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 Oh
A
shit!
pump
Nice
fake
stop.
and then gave the defender enough time to bat shit down.
And you know, it's so crazy. Your man could have went and got first down if he would have actually got it out of his
Straight
hands.
up, man. Like what the
Yeah.
fuck?
What is? He did that. Nobody else was there. He could have threw that shit higher. He didn't have to worry about no interception. Fourth and one, 24 seconds left. Here we go. Final play. Assuming they don't get a first down. Here it go. They're gonna run it, right? They're gonna have to run it.
Nigga false.
Oh, what was that? Flag. False start.
Oh
False
man,
start.
they love doing this shit, bro. I know they love doing this shit. You notice whenever this happens, like with not even just NFL, but like college too, right before some
Yeah.
crucial shit and they get that false start, it gets even
Yeah.
worse for that same team.
Facts. And but yo, guess what happened? The false start was on the offense. So Buffalo's now at fourth and
That's
six.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Damn.
I thought it was the offense, the defense that got that.
Oh hell no.
And they was gonna give Buffalo the first down. All right, here we go, y'all. Fourth and six. What happens? Josh Allen time. Why you left him open like that? Oh,
In
interception.
the
Game over.
coverage. Into
Uh-huh.
coverage.
In the fucking exception, baby. Oh wait,
Into
flag.
down.
First, yep, yeah,
Damn, they said,
First and 10?
this some bullshit. We gonna
bruh.
find out right now. This is some
Pass
bullshit, yo.
interference, offense.
Oh, offense?
Game
Oh, it's
over.
game over?
Yep,
Yep,
headsets are
basically
officially off. Fans are cheering and shit. Fans are heading to the exits and
five and
little
a
halls.
half, baby. 5.5 never fails like you in jail, baby. 5.5. Texans, 5.5. Let's go.
Yep, B called that shit, man. The Texans.
Uh-huh. Let's go.
H Town, Texas, man. Yeah, at least the game's better than it was 2 weeks ago. And whatever time
Yeah.
was before that.
Yep.
But yeah, we finna get on up out of here, man. Hit that like button if you ain't done
Yeah.
it again. Take a hammer to your laptop. Smash that like button if you will. I am not responsible for any of the damages whatsoever. Comment on the video, share it, subscribe, wear condoms, say no to drugs, all that good
We
stuff.
out.
Drink